Morning, YouTube. May 1st. Woo, Friday. Happy Friday. See that? That's why I always suggest a tray. Imagine anybody who goes scrapping, they find these goofy little trays kicking around. This is a little serving tray. Anything you take apart that's got oil in it, now you're not making a mess out of your whole workbench. Just a little tray. That's all it is. Just a little serving tray. It's made out of aluminum. Thought about scrapping it, but it works great keeping your bench clean. Easier for cleanup. And with it being with the little goofy corners like this, I'm not saying everybody needs one like this, but I happen to have one. I can stand it up on end and drain all this oil into a can or something and burn it in the fire pit. This one here, I understand it was an air compressor. I understand why it don't work. Yeah, it's kind of broken. I didn't see the other parts. I did not take it apart, so I didn't see. The rest of it must be still in here. That's where the piston goes, right? Probably a nice little air compressor at one time, but it's even had water in the oil by the looks of it. You see the little bubbles in the oil. Wasn't a cheap one. When they're oil cooled, they're pretty good. And this one had it. It's got the little bubble level to show you how much oil was actually in it. Very looks like very tired oil anyways, but this is what this video is about. It's a collection tray. Keeps the rest of your workbench clean. So if you come across a tray, I have another one down here. I'm not going to pull it out. It's a lot bigger. It's a serving tray for something else. It's down below. I don't know if you can see it in the dark. It's right there. It's a longer tray. So that's what we're doing today, is taking this air compressor apart. It's got some nice cast aluminum on it. I'm going to put you somewhere where you can see this better. I don't know if you want to watch the whole tear down or not. That's entirely up to you. I have the heat on. It's only 40 degrees Fahrenheit out, which is 5°C. So to clean this piece, I still have to take that off. But that's fine. We'll set them over. We're going to work on the rest. It looks like it might be an aluminum motor. See, now it's contained. I can slide it around. Get other tools out that I need. Got the sawzall out just in case I need to do some cutting. We are, looks like 1/2 inch. I think somebody's attempted to take this one apart already. Oh, the bolts are tight. At least these weren't. I don't have the right one to get in there. Anyway, come a little closer to me. This is cast iron. Oh, there's the rest of the piston. Imagine that thing made a nice little noise when it went clunk. What do you think? imagine that's what it did. It was pumping and pumping and then clunk. Oh, won't even come out. She molded right. Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. A cast iron sleeve. I can put that in with my clean cast. That's good, right? Don't mind if I do. It's going to sit separate. Because I get paid separate for cast compared to just tin and shred and all that. So I'll clean him up. He's got some rings on him and a little clip and a pin for the piston arm. So we'll clean that up. So now we need to get the rest off. He's got a... I can let him stand like that. He can drain completely empty. Not making much of a mess on my bench. Does this still turn? Nope. Ring spring clip. I have a tool, but by the time I go in the house and get it, I have the clip off already, right? You're not gonna come off easy. I'm gonna have to bust you up. Gonna have to bust you up. Put this guy away before I knock him over, and then I have to pick all these up. It's just like knocking over a drill bit box. Then you gotta go find everything, right? I know I'm missing some tools, but I don't know which ones. So I end up missing more, right? So I want that tray out of here. I have an old t-shirt here that I think's full of mouse piss. It'll work great for this. 2 pieces here. They're aluminum, they can go there. There. Comes off that easy, right? Now I can access everything else. I think it's an aluminum motor. Looks like it might be. Got a nice chunk of cast on there. Well, look, the motor spins now. It didn't earlier. I'm going to get that plastic all the way off because I have to get that cast off. Yeah. Good old wood chisels. It's not my good set. So it doesn't matter. We've got it scrapping. Thank you very much for throwing it out. Okay, that looks like the small guy. No, that's too small. That's the other small guy. There he is. Bingo. Faster. Apartment scrappers watching. I was talking to you about that tool you found scrapping. High and low speed. Make sure it's all the way in, otherwise you hear gears grinding. And then the dial on there is just for impact. I always leave it on the drill. Got a little design of a drill bit, right? Always leave it on that one. The majority of the time. Sounds like it's raining again. Supposed to be chilly today and then a nice weekend, hopefully. Alrighty. Well, that came off that bearing a lot easier. More cast steel. Awesome. There'll be a wire I can pull off of here. Disconnect from the, yeah, it's aluminum, I think. Kind of looks that way. Soldered, yeah. Just a soldered joint. Got some big blobs of solder on that. Wow. Come right out. Bingo. Feels heavy. That's only because of the big block of steel that's around it. Well, let's find out. Am I going to take you apart or am I going to leave you alone? Got a big blob of solder on it too, for some reason. Sometimes these are half and half. You know, half aluminum, half copper. Sometimes. Not all the time. Got a lot of varnish on them. Give you a little snip. Yeah, you're aluminum. It's snipped very easy. Okay, we're just going to put you in the motor bucket. We just need to get him off of there yet. Have a clean cast. Yes, I tightened up my vise. Somebody mentioned that. Let's get undo him. Get some steel on you. There. I'll let you dry in the wind. See? No oil on the workbench. Woo! Kinda like it. That's why I say if you find a small tray, hang on to it. They're very, very handy. Wrong way again, did I? Probably. I keep forgetting you gotta go. It's lefty. Lefty tighty, righty loosey. See, I'm turning it clockwise and it's coming undone. The same way the propane tanks used to be years ago, and then they put the outside thread on it because everybody was messing up. The inside thread's going the wrong direction. I don't know why they did that to begin with. Just to be different, maybe. Who knows, right? Okay, how hard are you going to be to get apart? I need a pry bar. That one will work. I can get in here on the side. Maybe, no. Okay, it is spinning on its own. The whole thing's turning, is it? Nope. Can you come up now? Must be pretty wavy on the lake. The seagulls are in. There we go. Another hunk of cast. Look at that. I just keep pulling more and more money out of this thing, don't I? Now we just need that out. That should come out this way. Watch your ears. There you go. You just have to punch that part out. We'll be laughing. Old screwdriver. End was broken. To make a good punch. There. Just a rubber steel seal. Now this one normally I throw in as irony aluminum, but looked like somebody sheared all that off already, so I'm gonna put it with my iron. So that's cast. Pretty good stuff. Mind you, it's not very heavy because it's so hollow. I have to take you apart yet. That little piece on the end is steel. See? I think that's how they had it to make the mold, right? Well, excuse me. A bit of a frog in my throat. I don't know if that's going to come off of there or not. There's a lot of difficulty. There we go. Okay, clean cast. Oh, I still need to take that other thing off of there. I'll get you out. It's got a little oil in it, so we'll lay it on top. We need that. Okay, hang on a sec. I gotta nose my blow and clear my throat. Okay, I am back. What's the easiest way to get you off? Because you're not big enough for anything. Broke. That bubble just popped out. That's not good. Actually, that is good. I don't have to take it apart. Because that makes it clean. Let go. Yep. Okay. A little bit of oil in there. Wipe that out. If I don't wipe it out, it's just going to make everything else dirty. That's all. And then in turn, I'll get dirty. Don't mind me, I'm looking out the window. I'm expecting my wood guy to show up today. He called me last night, said, your wood's on the truck. I'll call you when I'm heading your direction. Perfect. Because I got about a wheelbarrow load left. Hopefully, don't need much more this summer, winter, spring, whatever you want to call this season right now. You know, I'll need it for next year. There, the pin just slides right out. And I just have to take these clips off. I was going to call it a valve spring, but those aren't. They're just piston rings. There we go. They're usually pretty brittle items. Not brutal, brittle. They're usually, I think, heated up when you put them on. You see, when I take them off, they break. If they broke putting them on, you'd be in trouble, right? Just a wee bit. There's usually 3 of them. Gotta make sure you take them off. Come on. Otherwise you end up with irony aluminum. You don't want to do that. Especially if you tell them, oh, I cleaned it. And then it turns out that there's steel on it. They never trust you again either. Right? You don't need that. To gain their trust, it takes a long time to gain their trust. And even then they still check, but that's what they should do, right? They should check. There. It's clean now. Cool. See? Boom. You knew that was steel. And that's how you do an air compressor. Simple. Simple, simple. Always keep a little dustpan around. You don't want to touch stuff. Let the broom and dustpan do it. Got a greasy rag here. It'll wipe the rest up. But anyways, that's the whole thing I was getting at. Keep a little tray kicking around. You've seen the size of it. It's not a very big tray. See? You hang on to them. Some of you don't have a, like I have a stainless steel workbench. Some of you have wood top. And you really make a mess, but hey, look at that. It's aluminum, lightweight. It'll weigh about 3 pounds maybe. Very handy to have. It's got the right ridge. See how easy that was to clean up? Boom. Gotta like it. Little oil in the rag. Everybody's got an oily rag kicking around, right? Vice is not squeaking anymore. So I got more to do. I took this guy apart yesterday. It was a paintball gun. I didn't take the rest of it. It's all steel. The barrel is pretty cool. I'll let you see it. There's the barrel. Has the holes in it. It's all aluminum. Nice and heavy. So there you have it. Like, subscribe, and share or not. Watch it. Let me know what you think. I'm shooting for 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Pair of these gloves. Yes, I can get them in medium, large, and extra large. These are extra large. They do have the Velcro on the back. If you want to tighten them up, I usually cut it off because I need to get my hands out of the gloves quick. They have the impact right on the knuckles and on all the knuckles. See that? They're nice gloves. You can actually, when they're still clean, you can operate your phone with them. It'll sense right through the. So yes, we're trying. They're made by the brand is Power Fist. No, I'm not promoting them. There, it's upside down. It's from Princess Auto here in Canada. I imagine Harbor Freight, the sister one too in the US there. I imagine they probably have their own brand of gloves. These are like a mechanic's gloves, but I find they fit better and last longer. And they have the impact on them, on the knuckles. So if you're, knuckle buster. So there you have it. Like, subscribe, and share or not. Oh, look, I held you hostage too long. Have a nice day. If I don't see you again, enjoy your weekend.